Hi everyone, it's Jason here again. This time I have Ava, my daughter here. She's going to be part of this show. Um, this week we got done watching Paddington 2. There were a lot of good things that came out of that movie. Uh, Initially being a sequel, we were not really looking forward to it, but once we got done with it, we were so glad we went and watched it. So first, we'll get into what it's about. Paddington's still living with the Browns, and he's going about his life, but his aunt is turning 100, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So she's turning 100. So Paddington wants to get something for her. He finds this book. He can't afford it, so he gets jobs. The jobs don't start off really well, but then he finds the right one, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So, he's trying to do what he can to get a really wonderful gift for his aunt. Okay, so that's the premise of it. Things don't really go as expected. Um, so, number one, the visuals of it, I would say they're about the same as the first. There were a lot of colors that really went with the mood. So if it were like a bright and happy mood, it focused on the inside of the Browns' house. We had a lot of bright reds and blues and oranges and greens and all this other stuff. But whenever there was kind of a gloomy situation where everything wasn't going well, it turned to your drab grays and browns, and rain came in and the skies covered up, and it was very. You definitely feel that. Um, As for the audio, it also is about the same. The music kind of guides you throughout the pace of the film. So again, when it's dark and gloomy, it's sad, kind of somewhat orchestrated music. But when Paddington's out having fun, it's like it picks up with that what street jazz, I guess is what you would call it. They had it from the first movie. So what I would like to say is that I thoroughly enjoyed it. I would venture to say it was better than the first. It was funny. There was a lot of action, surprisingly. A lot of returning characters who are still funny. Mr. Brown is still a stick in the mud.
Mm-hmm.
The kids are growing up. They're changing a little bit, so that's to be expected. But overall, the villain did a really good job. Without giving too much away, he does a really good job. The kids are great. The movie in general is fantastic. I agree with the critics' reviews of this movie, which I wasn't expecting initially. Overall, I thought it was a great movie, and I would like to turn over to Abe, who I would like to get her rundown of.
I like this movie because it had a great story. It is a great family funny movie. I loved this movie. There wasn't really anything I did not like about it. It was just an awesome experience.
Without giving too much away, what was your favorite part of it?
Um,
How about this? What was the funniest part of it?
um, Probably the scene where he was, um, I don't know. There was a lot of funny scenes in it. Can't really.
Name one.
Um, when he was washing the windows with his butt, and everybody was looking at him all weird.
All in all, I would say I would have to give. So would you say it was a straight up 10? Or you'd say a 9 or 8?
I would give it a 7. 7
A
rating.
7? That's not awesome. That doesn't really correlate with what we just said about it.
A 7 is pretty good. Okay, an 8. Yeah, an 8.
Okay, so with Paddington 2, I don't really have anything negative to say about it, but it's not the perfect movie, but it was really good. So I would go ahead and give it a 8.5 marmalade jars. How about that?
Instead of stars, we'll give it marmalade.
Marmalade jars, yep.
Yep.
So I'd like to thank you for watching this quick video. We'll try to make future ones longer, but we have more content coming soon. We're going to start posting things every time we see a movie. give us your 2 cents and hit us up in the comments below.